In modern air warfare, few matchups are as tense or as debated as the duel between America's F-35 Lightning II and Russia's S-400 Triumph air defense system. One represents the cutting edge of stealth and sensor fusion. The other is designed for a single purpose: finding and destroying aircraft before they ever reach their target. The F-35's greatest strength is invisibility. With a radar cross-section estimated at around 0.005 square meters, the jet appears on radar as something closer to a bird than a fighter aircraft. This allows it to penetrate defended airspace without immediately triggering alarms, buying precious time for pilots and commanders to act. But the S-400 was built specifically to challenge aircraft like the F-35. Unlike older air defense systems that rely on a single radar, the S-400 uses a layered multi-radar network. Each radar operates on a different frequency band, forcing stealth aircraft to deal with multiple detection methods at once. At long range, the S-400 relies on its S-band 91N6E surveillance radar. In theory, this radar can detect an F-35 at distances approaching 90 to 100 kilometers. Detection at this stage doesn't mean a missile can be fired, but it does alert the system that something unusual is moving through the airspace. At even greater distances, low-frequency radars like the NABO-M can sometimes detect stealth aircraft at ranges exceeding 150 kilometers. However, these radars lack the precision needed to guide weapons. They can tell operators that something is there, but not exactly where to aim. The real danger begins when the F-35 enters the engagement zone. For the S-400, that moment comes when the 92N6E X-band fire control radar can achieve a target lock, usually at around 50 to 55 kilometers. Only then can the system guide missiles accurately toward the aircraft. Military planners often describe this environment using invisible threat rings. Beyond 80 nautical miles, the F-35 operates with relative freedom. Between 50 and 80 miles, the danger increases as tracking becomes more consistent. Inside 30 nautical miles, pilots enter what many analysts call the circle of death, where survival depends on timing, electronic warfare, and rapid decision-making. Yet, the F-35 is not defenseless. In most scenarios, it does not need to fly directly into missile range to neutralize the S-400. Instead, it relies on standoff weapons designed to kill air defenses from a distance. Anti-radiation missiles like the AGM-88 HARM allow the F-35 to home in on radar emissions. More advanced weapons like the AARGM-ER extend this capability to well over 200 kilometers, letting the jet strike radar sites long before the S-400 can guide a missile. The F-35 also carries small-diameter bombs, which can be released from dozens of miles away. While these are less effective against mobile launchers, they remain deadly against fixed radar installations and command vehicles. Electronic warfare plays a decisive role in this duel. The F-35's AN/SQ-239 system constantly scans for threats, jams enemy radars, and feeds real-time data back to friendly forces. Instead of fighting alone, the jet becomes a flying sensor node, sharing targeting information with ships, ground units, and other aircraft. Still, the S-400 is far from an easy target. Its launchers and radars are highly mobile, designed to relocate quickly after firing. The system is also typically protected by shorter-range defenses like Pantsir and Tor, creating a layered shield that complicates suppression efforts. This is why real combat would never be a simple one-on-one. Air forces plan to overwhelm systems like the S-400 using coordinated attacks, mixing electronic warfare aircraft, cruise missiles, cyber operations, and stealth fighters striking at carefully timed intervals. The balance continues to evolve. The F-35's Block 4 upgrades promise stronger electronic warfare, better sensors, and new weapons. At the same time, Russia is working to improve the S-400's networking and AI-assisted target discrimination. In the end, the outcome of an F-35 versus S-400 confrontation would not depend on which platform is better on paper. It would depend on how well each side integrates technology, tactics, and timing. In modern warfare, victory belongs not to a single weapon, but to the system that thinks faster.